Senators, for taking yet another energy question. This one about energy and environment at the national level. Please comment on your vision of future energy development in the United States, and specifically on the roles of hydrofracturing and offshore oil extraction.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's me.
I think it's you.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't really matter.
Okay. You know, as far as energy, I mean, I think already, I mean, we've started to delve into offshore wind. I think that eliminates a lot of the problem with the visual aesthetics, and there's a great energy source there that we can expand on. You know, as far as fracking, you know, I'm concerned about it. Obviously something that there's a lot of people talking about, you know, how bad it is for the environment. I think that, you know, we have to make sure that it's looked at, you know, very much down to, you know, the little minuscule issues, because that's something that could become a huge environmental problem, and no one wants that to happen in their backyard. So, I mean, this idea of, you know, making sure that our renewable energies are expanded upon so that we don't have to go after oil in that type of situation, I think is very important. So, I mean, I'm very concerned about fracking. I don't want to see you know, that happen. I don't want to say it should be in somebody else's backyard, because I wouldn't want it to happen in the areas that I live and work in. So I guess that's what I know about it, what I think about it right now.
Thanks.
Thank you for the question. I could never support offshore drilling. I think that is just it's bad for everybody. It's irreversible. You can't take that back. You can't fix the impact that would have. And that's why I am such a huge supporter, and have been, in the research and technology around offshore wind. I think that's much more appropriate, much more exciting, more sustainable, and something we can make it improve through technology, where the type of toxins that would come into the environment from offshore drilling are just unacceptable, and I would always be opposed to that. Fracking is very scary. I think the dangers of fracking are still only just becoming we're just becoming aware of them as we look at the impact it has on our health and into the air. The number of toxins that are released into the atmosphere when that happens are the ones that carry in the airwaves over through the air and end up right here in Maine. I've been, you know, very involved in issues around toxics in the environment, and I think fracking is one of the things. By preventing fracking, we are just making people healthier. We are preventing a known toxin from getting into the environment. And the best news of all is that we don't have to rely on fracking to get our energy. We have so many other options, and if we would invest as much as we have invested in subsidies to oil companies into renewable energies, we could solve this problem, I bet, in just a few years. We could really rein in climate change if we would take the same number of resources that we put into things like offshore drilling and put those into renewables and the technology that goes along with that. We would be much better off, and that's where I'll be putting my energy as a member of Congress.
Thanks.